Glenafton go into the third consecutive Junior Cup semi-final along expected lines with plenty of experience in the ranks and 6 players who took part in last year's final. And they'll be looking to skipper Alex Kennedy to steer them towards a return here next month in the hope of making up for last year's Cup final defeats by Auchinleck. He had a spell here at Firhill with Partick Thistle and was also at Motherwell. There's the Lesmahagow lineup, and it's their third semi-final in 5 years. They'll be looking to captain Ross Anderson and midfielder Duncan Sinclair for inspiration. Playing against his old club today is striker Chris Wilson, who left Glenafton 4 years ago. He's been Lesmahagow's top scorer in those 4 seasons and hit 2 goals in the 3-1 quarter-final win against Kilbirnie. The referee is Graham Forrest from Edinburgh, representing the East region. So away we go, in front of a noisy crowd here at Firhill. And if at the end of 90 minutes the match is still level, there will be 30 minutes of extra time and penalties if need be. Well, Lesmahagow's manager, Billy Whitefield, saying that his team have had a good build-up and he can't see a lot between the sides. He expects it to be a tight game, and so too does Alan Ruff, the former Firhill favourite, who of course is manager of Glenafton, along with Andy Dunlop, joint managers. This is Burke, John Burke playing it through to Crichton, going for the return, but Lenny Lowe with him all the way and conceding the throw-in. So it's Irvin who will attempt the long throw here. And it was a good effort too. Still it's not properly clear, but the offside flag goes up against Chris Wilson. And the free kick against Kennedy. Colin Crichton there wearing the number 9 for Lesmahagow, putting Kennedy under a bit of pressure. This is Paul MacArthur. Well, a bit of dithering here. It's MacArthur again. MacArthur, and he scores for Lesmahagow. Well, that was dreadful defending by Glenafton. So 10 minutes gone, and Lesmahagow take the lead, but dreadful defending there, allowing Paul MacArthur to score. So it's Lowe sending in the ball. This is Halpin. So it breaks now through to Tom Brown. Glenafton with plenty of players forward. This is Scott Archer. It's off the crossbar. Well, Glenafton fighting back immediately. So a good play on the left by Tom Brown, and a powerful header from Scott Archer. The goalkeeper didn't know much about it. This is Chris Wilson. There's Irvin. Does well to get in the cross. A little back heel flick from Chris Wilson. It was Robert Irving who did well out on the right, and a little flick there from Chris Wilson. Free kick awarded against Eddie Farrell, who is still on the ground. So this was the challenge, the free kick going against the Lesmahagow defender. And he just landed awkwardly there. John Noah tried to turn away from him. It's Kennedy. Well, claims for handball there, but still it's Montgomery getting in the cross. And that one dips into the net. And it's John Miller. 20 minutes gone. Well, no one expecting that to dip in. Tom Brown, in fact, was going in to make a challenge. John Miller got the touch to the ball. Initially it was good work by Norman Montgomery. And then the dipping header, looping over the goalkeeper from John Miller. For his 9th goal of the season, his 2nd in the Junior Cup. MacArthur laying it off to Farrell. Played through there by Chris Wilson to Benny Rooney. It's a good cross by Rooney. Well, what a chance there for Colin Crichton. You know, the disappointment with that. Benny Rooney getting in an excellent cross, which had the goalkeeper in trouble. Knocked on there by Tom Brown. It's Brown again. Battling away. And the challenge going in from Alan Rennie. This is Colin Crichton, and Halpin staying with him all the way. John Halpin, who signed from the Clyde last year. So again, it will be the long throw-in from Irving. And the goalkeeper's missed it. And it's hooked away by Kennedy. Well, these long throw-ins from Irving causing problems, but now the break's on here. It's Norman Montgomery for Glenafton. We're getting plenty of players forward. It's a good ball. He spotted Dave Walker. Still it's Walker. The chance on for Brown. He's surrounded there. It's off the line eventually. Well, it was Miller's shot. And cleared off the line. Well, Brown it was, battering his way through. There were just too many Lesmahagow players around him. Miller fired in the ball, and it was Benny Rooney who got it away. The goalkeeper didn't know much about that one. Kennedy's header, picked up now by Archer. And Miller gets a second bite at it. Plays it through for Brown. It's a good ball. Walker's arriving. Brown trying to go it alone now. And eventually it's away by Burke. Picked up by Crichton. And Crichton wins the free kick conceded by Lenny Lowe. This is John Burke, former Petershill and Larkhall player. Has also played at junior international level. So he fires it forward. The header on there by MacArthur. Kennedy's in there. MacArthur's in again. And the shot in the turn from Colin Crichton. So it was persistent play by MacArthur, but again, you've got to look at the defending of Glenafton. And eventually it was Colin Crichton turning and sending the shot wide of target. This is Scott Archer for Glenafton. Playing it through, looking for Montgomery. Now it's Walker, still it's Walker. And behind for the goal kick. Well, Tom Brown was to Walker's left and screaming for the pass, but he decided to go it alone. Sinclair trying to force his way through. We're in injury time now, as McFarlane plays that one through. It's a good ball to Montgomery. Miller's in the middle. So to is Brown. This is Brown! And Tom Brown puts Glenafton ahead. A good break forward. The light among the Glenafton fans. And that's Tom Brown's 4th cup goal of the campaign. He found himself space. The first time shot giving Russell no chance. Glenafton 2, Lesmahagow 1. Well, a fine fight back by Glenafton. And there goes the half-time whistle. For an exciting first half. It was Paul MacArthur after 10 minutes who put Lesmahagow ahead after some desperate defending by Glenafton. He persisted and got the ball into the net. Then in 20 minutes, John Miller with a looping header after a cross by Montgomery made it 1 goal apiece, and right on the interval the ball played in from the right, and there was Tom Brown to slam it home. The half-time score here at Firhill: Glenafton 2, Lesmahagow 1. So it's Lesmahagow who gets the second half underway in this Ayrshire versus Lanarkshire match, and a place in the OVD Junior Cup final at stake. Neither of these clubs have won the trophy yet. So a handball there, giving an early free kick to Lesmahagow. So perhaps an early chance for them to get back into this game. Duncan Sinclair has moved well forward as rain begins to fall here at Firhill. Coming off the wall, Rooney's in there. Good play by MacArthur. The challenge going in from Walker. Alan Ruff will be a lot happier now. And the free kick goes to Lesmahagow, a foul there and Chris Wilson. Led off by Crichton. And through it goes now to MacArthur. That's a good cross by MacArthur. And a fine save by the goalkeeper from Benny Rooney. Chris Kelly diving down to his right. But splendid play by MacArthur, who got in a superb cross, and Rooney nipping in there, getting it away from Lenny Lowe, and the keeper doing well. That's Crichton, dragging it way right. Rennie's going with him. Still it's Crichton. Such a nice little ball in there. This is Irving. And the ball goes behind for the corner. Kennedy making the challenge. And it's Benny Rooney, who had a shot spell at Morton. And it's Pollock, who sends in the corner. Still it's not properly cleared. Well, Chris Wilson was threatening there. Still Lesmahagow have it. A good save by the goalkeeper from Crichton. And eventually that's well wide of target by John Buck. But again, good goalkeeping by Chris Kelly. The header going in there from Crichton initially. And the defence under all kinds of pressure here. And eventually it was Buck sending the ball wide of target. Buck playing it through, looking for Rooney, but Archer steps in. Rooney makes the challenge, and the free kick is awarded. Well, you get the feeling that another goal for Glenafton would wrap it all up, and that's John Halpin, who will sign this summer for Hamilton Accies moving forward, wearing number 2. It's played shot by Miller. That was Montgomery sliding in, and the ball taking a deflection and going behind for the corner kick. So played shot, and Montgomery getting in the shot but blocked there. This is John Burke. Crichton chests it down. First time shot, and not a bad effort. And that certainly had Chris Kelly scrambling across his line. Well, good control by Crichton. And the early shot had the keeper diving. This is Walker. He certainly had the confidence to have a go, Dave Walker. He's got 1 cup goal so far this season, holding off the challenges, and they certainly get plenty of power into that one. It's Donnelly sending it forward. Headed on there by Sinclair. This is Crichton taking on Kennedy. And Kennedy sliding in to concede the corner kick. Well, Colin Crichton putting in a power of work, and if anybody deserves something out of the second half, he does. It's headed away initially by Rennie, still not properly cleared up. And that one coming off the goalkeeper. Well, the conditions obviously getting quite difficult. You can see there the rain pouring down. And the ball dipping just in front of the goalkeeper. And swept away by Dave Walker, who's had a superb match. Looking very hard indeed. So still the rain pours down. Getting heavier by the minute. Sinclair attempting overhead kick that breaks out to Colin Crichton. Crossed in by Burke. And the shot going in there from Chris Wilson. It's wide of Chris Kelly's right-hand post. But, he controlled it well, did Wilson. Early touch for Graham Hamilton. This is Miller coming forward. Glenafton pouring players through. This is Archer. Good play by Archer. If he can cut it back here, and the goalkeeper did well to block it because Brown was waiting for it. So too was Jerry McCoy. John Burke playing it shots, and Paul MacArthur keeping possession. Here he is again. That's a good effort going in from Duncan Sinclair. The junior international midfielder. Well, he certainly got plenty of power into that one. It took a dip there just in front of the keeper. Made it an awkward one. Nice little build-up. The layoff from Colin Crichton. And good lead-up play by Paul MacArthur. Well, that gives you an idea of how heavy the rain is. Away by Sinclair, a touch on there by Wilson. This is Miller breaking through. And eventually Lesmahagow get it clear, but Donnelly was struggling there, no doubt about that. This is Brown. Walker getting in the cross. It's Archer. And that picks a deflection and goes behind for the corner kick, so Scott Archer, the Gelshill-born midfielder who signed last summer from Albion Rovers, getting in the shot. So had spells at Clyde and Hamilton, and would like to get back into the senior grade, I'm told. Off goes Miller, to be replaced by Archie Halley. And he comes on to a big cheer, an influential newcomer this season. He'll come off the bench to score the winner against Nielsen in the 4th round. So we're inside the final 5 minutes. Well, that one was completely missed by John Burke, as it was sent in by Walker. Swept away by Kennedy. That's all Glenafton want to do now, is the ball away from the danger area. Glenafton fans want the final whistle. And there it goes. So Glenafton go into the 3rd Junior Cup final. And will it be 3rd time lucky for them? Alan Ruff's men will return here next month for the final. The final score here at Firhill: Glenafton 2, Lesmahagow 1.
And so Glenafton into the final, as Jerry said. The other semi-final is between holders Auchinleck Talbot and Tayport.